right, so it's Motivational Mondays. So this is the perfect opportunity to do a quick survey. Is everybody ready? I want to know, and I'm sure everybody else would as well, who in this room would like to do anything that you could to preserve your good looks? Let's see. Come on. Preserve your good looks. Stay younger. Come on, let's see. Be healthier. Yes. Very good. And vibrant all the way into your old age. Come on, let's see. Perfect. Well, that's great to know. And here's the reason why. Numerous studies around the world tell us that optimists live 20% longer than pessimists. Have you ever noticed that when you're around negative or whiny people, and we haven't let any in this room tonight, they have the ability to just suck the life out of you. So we need to be mindful of the company that we keep. Please have a look who's sitting next to you. Come on, check them out. If you suspect that you are sitting next to someone who is in the slightest way negative or whiny, have another look. Even at the bar, you can switch tables now, but this is your last chance. Isn't it amazing? Motivational Mondays. I really want to know. This is Monday. This is Motivational Monday. Who in this room woke up with the biggest, we've already heard the self-love expert, the biggest smile on your face? Oh, beautiful. I know we've got a few liars in the room. You just couldn't wait to get to Motivational Mondays. You couldn't wait to get to work today. You're just so happy to be alive. You started jumping up and down, right? As soon as you got out of bed. Is that what we all did? We said, yes, I can't wait to start another day. Now, I know that when it's Monday, they say typically it's the most difficult day of the week to get motivated, but you're all proving all of that wrong. So I know that we already have tonight. Let's just see. I'd like everybody to get a big smile on your face. Come on, smile. Show teeth. Come on. Let's see them. Come on, everybody smile. Come on, beautiful. Show teeth. Now put your arms out in front of you. Come on, arms out in front of you. Great big smile. Isn't that beautiful? Who in this room just said, I don't want to do that? Yeah. Come on, big smile. And on the count of 3, are you ready? I want you to give someone a look right now with a big smile. Come on, arms out in front of you, and I want you to repeat after me. Ready? No matter what anyone else may say about you tonight, come on, let's hear it. I'm so happy that I'm sitting here with you. Ah, isn't that perfect? Beautiful. Excellent. Because, you know, it's funny. I know Michelle was thinking about doing this, but it's true that Motivational Mondays has a far better ring to it than Motivational Wednesdays. Because when I emigrated to Canada from Australia, I heard this expression. I know that you have it, that day in the middle of the week. What's it called? Hump Day. Yes, you see, you all said it. That is the oddest expression. Hump Day. I'd never heard of it because, well, I have, because in Australia that has a completely different meaning. Can't wait till Friday. That's right. Can't wait till Hump Day. But you know, it's interesting because today I really think that this is the challenge for all of us. We know that we hear about this every day. We're being fed that doomsday diet in the media about how tough life is, about the volatile economy. And we know that it takes a lot of energy, and it takes even more energy if you actually believe this. Scientific research points out that the ratio of negative thoughts to positive is 5 to 1. So we got to do something about that number. And I know that's why many of you are here. Sometimes we have to dig really deep to find that emotional energy, to get up every day, to do what we do. Sometimes we find ourselves asking ourselves, is this what we really want to do every single day? And I know that I've had that experience as well. When I came to Canada, and I know that this is true for many people, we have to start all over again. And I've been in that position a number of times. And I remember there was one job that I had in Australia, and I'll never forget it because I wanted the job so badly. It was a few years ago. Why did I want the job? Because it had the word manager in the title. And I was given the opportunity to be the state sales manager for a cinema advertising company in the middle of the deepest recession. We had a recession in Australia, just like we have them here in Canada. And I was told that, look, Michelle, now you've got this multi-million-dollar opportunity because our company has landed this contract to sell advertising on behalf of this company that had landed the contract to work with the biggest cinema complex ever built in the Southern Hemisphere. Now, you'd think that would be a no-brainer, wouldn't you? But in a recession, to sell advertising, have you ever gone to the movies and seen those slides that come up before the movies start? Yeah. You know, those cheesy ones that have a picture with a little voiceover? Well, it's a big business, but it's the hardest medium to sell. And I was responsible for a team that was meant to generate advertising when nobody was buying. All of our clients were small businesses, and we had to get them excited. And I knew that I had to do what no one else had ever done. I had to lead by example because my team were looking for inspiration. Now, if you've ever been in this situation, and even if you haven't, you know that we are selling ourselves all the time. We always have to put our best foot forward. We always have to be the best version of ourselves. So I had to get out there and show my team what to do. So I went cold calling. And it was a rainy day in Sydney, and I did my first call, and it didn't go well. And I found myself sitting in my car, feeling dejected, feeling miserable, watching the windshield wipers going back and forth. And I found myself praying. And I said, God, if you are listening to me, I am willing to do anything. I am willing to do whatever it takes, even if it's illegal or immoral. Show me what to do. And all of a sudden, I had no clue what was going to happen next. But I saw this flashing neon sign through the windshield wipers. It said, costumes for hire. So I got out of my car. I was drawn towards this sign. I walked into the store, and there were as many fancy dress outfits as there are people in this room, even more. And I got so excited. I started looking at all the costumes, and I found this black, shimmery, full-bodied number. And I went into the fitting room, and I put it on. And 1 minute I was Michelle Ray, the state sales manager, and the next I was cold calling Catwoman. I got the cape and the mask to match. And I ran out and I said to myself, holy heart failure, Batman, can I really do this? And I jumped into my Batmobile and I continued on my way. And I was so excited. I stopped in the supermarket along the way and I got popcorn. And I started knocking on doors, telling everyone I was from the movies. On the last call of the day, I ended up in an auto mall. 18 different businesses selling everything to do with cars, accessories, and there was this body shop as I pulled in. And I remember getting out of my Batmobile and this young man saw me and he couldn't help it. He just looked at my outfit and he started laughing. And he said, can I help you? And I said, yes, actually, I'm looking for the marketing manager. And he really could barely contain himself. He said, if you walk up those stairs, you're going to find him. Now, by this point, my cape was flapping in the wind. I could barely see through my whatever that's called, mask. And I walked up these stairs and I knocked on the door. And it creaked open. You know when you hear that? and there's a man looking me up and down with these piercing green eyes through a tiny crack in the door. And he says, I don't know why you're here. I don't know what you want, but you've got my attention. And I walked in that room, and it was a meeting with Noel McMahon. I'll never forget his name. 2 hours later, I walked out of that meeting with a $25,000 contract. Well, it's nice of you to applaud, but I really didn't tell that to impress you. Because I want you to ask yourself, what are you doing in your life to take a risk? What are you doing that you've never done? What are you thinking about doing that you could be doing? Because remember this, the mind can't hold two opposing thoughts at the same time. So you're either in fear or you're in possibility. And when you choose possibility, there is no room for fear. It's your choice. Because remember, being a leader has nothing to do with the business card. It has nothing to do with the title. Being a leader is all about your state of mind. It's all about your character. And remember that everything is possible when you make the decision tonight and from now on to be the leader of your own life. Every one of us has the opportunity every single day to lead ourselves first. Thank you.